Okay, gentlemen, let's talk about NSB Visakhapatnam. NSB Visakhapatnam, that's for Navy. First of all, that board is for Navy, and those candidates who have given the INET exam or the SSCGS electrical or any exam from where they get shortlisted for Navy, they are most likely to appear in NSB Visakhapatnam the Bangalore or the Bangalore board, right? So recently, not recently, way back 6 months before, in September, in September and November, I went to NSB Visakhapatnam. So there, as you know, it was a peak time of COVID. So certain restrictions were there. We were not allowed to do some things which we normally used to do in our normal days when we used to go to SSBs. Okay, so those things which we were not allowed to do, I'll be sharing with you guys. So as you know that NSB Visakhapatnam is known for its documentation. Strict documentation is there. Before the screening process, only your 10th exam result, your COVID-19 certificate, and your 12th exam result will be checked. Okay, only these three documents will be checked prior to your screening process. Reporting of around 110 or 120, you can expect that, but normally when I went for INET, in my group, in my batch, the reporting was around 250. So that is expected because most of the students are cracking the INET exams, so you can expect strength around this. So once I got screened in, we 19 were selected. So after that, we were given the first thing, what we were given instructions from our JCOs was your face mask, face shield, and gloves is mandatory. If you are in the campus, you have to wear all these three things, right? Without these three things, if you are if you are found inside the campus roaming without all these three things, you will be sent back to the homes. These were the clear instructions given to us by the JCO and officers there. So as soon as we got screened in, 19 was selected. We 19 was selected. We went inside the room. Our documentation was done, and documentation is very strict. Even if a single document is missing, they will not give you a single time. Means they will not demand, means whatever your reason is, if you are clarifying yourself, you are justifying yourself, nothing is going to do anything. If you are in NSB Visakhapatnam, they will immediately send you back. So be sure that your document is, you are ready with your documents. Just make sure. Okay, and once you clear all the document process, because I myself have become a victim of that. I was means one time, first time when I got screened in Visakhapatnam. At that time, I was means I just missed a document, and after getting screened in, I got document out, and I was voluntarily made sign a form where it was mentioned that I am pulling back from this SSB and I'm going home. So just be very alert with all the documents. Just be ready with, just prepare all the documents, whatever is given in instruction, just prepare and go with all the documents present there. Okay, and once you clear the documents, they will give you further instructions. Okay, so these are about the documents, first thing. Second thing is your this time the fooding facilities, I would say, in NSB Visakhapatnam, it was not up to the mark, because those students who were not vegetarian, they were given this aloo, tinde, bhindi, those seasonal sabjis which are present. They were given that, so they were complaining that how can you compare, because for non-vegetarian guys, we were getting chicken and muttons, right? But but the vegetarian guys, they were not getting the appropriate nutrition, so they were complaining that how can you compare a chicken with aloo, how you are getting appropriate nutrition as compared to chicken, right? So one thing that I find not very appropriate in NSB Visakhapatnam was fooding. Lodge, as far as a living room, we were giving the separate living room, like means the beds are like one after the another. Means one bed is below and one bed is, I don't know the name of that separate name of the bed, whatever they call them. So beds were like that. So we were given a separate, means one bed in if one bed is below, another bed was upward, but only a single student uh, uh, was sleeping uh, on that two bedposts. Okay, so all those means if in a room 12 beds are there, only 6 students were allowed to stay there. Means 6 students were given separate bed. Mattresses were there, but the pillows and bed sheet were not given there. At 9 o'clock, lights were made switch off. Means they were made. It was a compulsory thing that at 9, as soon as a clock struck 9, you have to switch off your lights. It was mandatory in every living rooms. And one most important thing is our living room in which we were staying. It was in proximity to the road, which was a main road where all the officers, where all the JCOs just enter the NSB Visakhapatnam. So we were given that room. So it was in proximity to the road. Our living room was proximity to the room, to the roads. So whatever we were speaking, even if our voices were loud at that time, it was very audible. It was audible. If someone is passing from the road, it was audible to them. So it brings a wrong impact, it gives a wrong impact. So that was the wrong thing, which I means that was not a good thing which I noticed in NSB Visakhapatnam. And we already know that at 9 o'clock nobody sleeps at that time. So even if we switch off the lights, we were talking in a very slow manner. Means we were whispering at that time, so our condition was like that. But by 10:30 or 11 we managed to sleep at that time, and we again get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, and our exercises, our daily routine, our daily task starts at that time. And by 12 or 1 o'clock, means by 11 to 12 we were finished with our GDO tasks, and we get back to our premises, and our interviews gets conducted simultaneously after we complete our task. No photo session was there. No photographs were allowed at this time. Photographs were completely banned. We were not allowed to go anywhere. Our body temperatures was measured in morning as well as in the evening time. Right. So and one most important thing is just be humble. Means me Vishakhapatnam, I would say it's a very nice port, but there are very strict rules and regulation once you get in Vishakhapatnam. So just make one thing in your mind. Just get one thing inside your head, that whenever you are going inside NSB Visakhapatnam, you just abide by the rules. Whatever instructions are given, just stick to that, just follow that. And Visakhapatnam, I don't know why it is called rejection board. It's just like Allahabad. It is also called a rejection center. But once you get screened in, and once you get recommended from NSB Visakhapatnam, nobody is going to. You are sure of one thing, that you will get recommend, means you will get into the merit list, and you will be joining academy very soon. So all these things which I experienced when I went to NSB Visakhapatnam, I shared with you guys. So hope this experience will be helpful for you guys, and you will follow these instructions whenever you report to NSB Visakhapatnam. Thank you.